Hello, good morning, my friend. How are you today? I am Protulia Xeta-Llouns, and this is Mexican Allies for the 11th day of the Trezene game. Today is 11th house. When you have an 11th day, it's very obvious which one is the sign that is your complement. Is the complement of the sign of the Trezene. We always have a complement that it's on the other side of the wheel. We just don't see it because it's in the opposite side. But wheels always have an opposite. You know how the bikes and everything, they have this axis, and if you go in a straight line, you can always reach the other side, and there you go. There is your complement. And for the house, the complement is which? Well, the one we are going through now, the cane. And for the cane is the house. And you can always get acquainted of this on the 11th day. You know how it is. It's very easy. 1 and 1 is 11. 1 on this side, 1 on the other side. So if you're in 11th house, this means that this is the opposite of cane. But this is the opposite and also the complement, and also has things that are similar to the cane. So in which could be similar? A house from a cane. They seem so very different, right? Well, they're not, because they both have to do with organizing. Except the cane does this in a natural way. What does it organize? Elements, the fire and the wind and the earth and the water. And the house is the same, except that we have to organize ourselves, because the house is something that is made by humans. So it's a little bit imperfect, because things made by humans need human action to keep them going. Things that are made by nature, well, nature takes care of those things. So whatever the cane does by itself or by the action of nature, in the house we have to do it ourselves. So today is a very good day to organize what? Well, and the 11th day is the god of dreams, Yowaltecutli. That is another form of Tezcatlipoca. It has many names. If you find some discrepancies on the names of the gods that have to do with Tezcatlipoca, don't go crazy. This guy had many faces. I think there's at least 20 names to refer to this guy, because for the Aztecs it was such a revered god, because he's the god that never stays put and always tricks you, so you are very attentive, right? If you are not attentive, he will make you a prank or take something from you, and you wouldn't want this, so you have to be very aware. And he does this because it's important to pay attention. It's not that he wants to punish you. So the Aztecs would give him names and performance in most of the activities they had. And the dreams is one of these things that are so important for us. And we almost never think of them as cues to make us live better in the real life. So if you have a dream, pay attention to it, because it's trying to tell you something. So either remember your dream about last night, or try to remember the dream you're gonna have tonight, and it will give you hints on what are you organizing. Also, the energy of this day and the energy of this Trezene in general, it will help you to see the relationships between all the elements that are in your life, all the generations, the people, the places, the times, the actions, and everything you've done in all your life comes together. To say it in few words is like, it's right now when it's everything starts making sense. It's like, oh, now I know why I had to go through this and that, and now I know why this is happening, and now I know why these people are here, even the ones that you don't like much, or they give you a little bit of conflict. Everything starts going into the right place. And this is weird, right? Because it's like having your house all messed up for a long time, then you get used to. But when the house is, you start fixing the house and put everything on its place, it's very weird, because in a way you feel better because everything looks prettier. But in another way, it's a little bit scary, because now all the materials that you have to use them, because now you realize that, or you remember when back then you said, I'm going to save this in case I use it. And you were saving this, and now is the time to use it. So what happens when you have to use something? Well, you have to move, right? You have to move your hands and make up for your promises, or the promises that you made to all these things that you have in your house. So Acatl, this cane, is making us do things, integrate everything, and it's a good thing, because finally you are moving slow or fast or at the pace that you want, but things are moving now, and the house is becoming this element that, instead of holding you back, it's going to turn into this wheel that produces nourishment and warmth and growth for everybody. It's a big stone, so at first it takes time to move it, but once it's in movement, I think nobody will stop it. If it's a good wheel, it just keeps on turning. So it's a good day to realize that you have everything you need to move forward, and everything is in place. Have a very nice day, and integrate all the people you love in this one beautiful place that is always with you, that is your home, which, well, your heart. See you next time, and eat something delicious.